Wahala. P Square has dropped another bombshell. Paul of P Square passed a message today on his Instagram story. He's trying to tell us something. Maybe, just maybe, this is the reason why he decided to stick with ifeoma IV. Guys, and ditch his wife no matter what social media are saying. As we all know, guys, Paul of P Square and the wife of his youth, Anita Okoye, are no more together. Court dissolved their marriage based on 5 count charges laid by Anita, his wife, which has made Paul Okoye to write what he wrote today on his Instagram story, which I will read out after reading out the 5 count charges against Paul by his wife. Meanwhile, after the court proceedings, Anita, his wife, opted for peace, but Paul Okoye said no. 5 allegations Anita Okoye leveled against his estranged husband, Paul of P Square. We only know about one, but yes, there are 5. Number 1 is infidelity, which is already known by many. Anita accused the Reason With Me Corona for allegedly having an affair with one of their house helps, identified as Florence. According to the court petition, the singer threw his wife and her sister out of his house in June 2020 after they had discovered his illicit affair with their maid. Number 2, alleged separation. In the court's petition, it was stated that Paul sent his wife packing out of his house to clip her wings, which should suggest that the couple are not living together, as it was not also stated if Anita returned home. It reads that I know as a fact that while sending I and petitioner's sister packing, the respondent also boasted that the reason for his action was to ensure that the petitioner's wings were clipped and that she had no one else to lean on. Number 3, absentee parents. The father of 3 was also accused of not showing interest in the upbringing of his children. Anita also stated the singer is rarely at home and does not have time for family life due to his music tour and travels. But Anita met him like that. He met him doing music. Not that after the marriage he ventured into music. That was his career before their marriage. So, and she, before accepting Paul Okoye's marriage proposal, she should have known the task. Yes, task ahead. It requires time. It requires commitment, tolerance and all the rest of it all. So getting married to an artist is not a day job. It's not an easy something. I think filing a case because of this, my dear, I don't know what to say in fact. But no matter how busy he is, at least he should at least give his children time, spend some time with his children is very, very important. So she wrote that I know as a fact that the respondent has shown minimal interest in the upbringing of the children and rarely participates in the discipline of the children. I know the respondent has always been traveling on music tours and is barely at home and does not have time for family life. And number 4, in the court papers, Anita also accused Paul Okoye of cheating her out of a deal to build mall to be jointly owned. Anita said she contributed 10 million and they had an agreement that she would be granted space at the mall upon completion. That I know as a fact that the petitioner founded a company called Tanko in 2019. Number 5, according to the court petition, a close friend to the petitioner claimed that Anita has endured a lot of painful experiences in the marriage. The court petition did not explicitly highlight the painful experiences. That I know as a fact that I have been close to the petitioner and the respondent since their marriage, and I know that the petitioner has endured a lot of painful experiences in the marriage, and I was also encouraging her to continue to do her best for the wedding to survive. With that being read, yesterday Paul and his girlfriend, the former Ivy, posted these pictures. They went to church and tongues we are wagging, some people were even calling the girl names and abusing Paul Okoye when he left his wife and started to cling to this little girl. In the midst of the dragging and basbos, like netizens, we are dragging him and former IV like I passed my neighbor generator. 16 hours later, Paul Okoye posted this on his Instagram post and he said, I can forgive anything, Hmm. But you see that part of destroying image, blackmail, and wrong accusations. I swear I can't forgive. Even God go understand. Wow. Wow. So which part of these 5 count charges did the wife accuse him with? He should have done us that favor by pointing out the particular one that the wife accused him with. In all this saga, both of them have never spoken anything. They just went their separate ways in silence. Polokoye is doing his thing, and the wife is also doing her thing. Guys, this particular message, I came across it and I want to say one or two. However, I'm not trying to counter her opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And she said he just wanted a young woman he can control and probably make him feel young. I don't think Paulo Okoye is controlling that girl. Uh-uh. Babes of nowadays, you go control. That's far from me too. Had it been this thing is happening in the 1990s, early 2000s, that those days that marriage are as very sacred and women are like sit down here, they will sit down here. Not now that women actually know what they want. Mm-mm. The thing is that a man can actually treat you wrong, get married to another person and treat that woman right. That is what we call setting standards. This girl probably has set her own standard in the early stage of that relationship, and a man that truly loves a woman and that wants to keep that woman will follow up any standard that woman laid or keep for herself. Yes, that's how it's been done. It's vice versa. Men are not the only ones that have standard, that set standards in relationship. Women also do. A woman that wants to stay with a man despite his principle is simply because she loves the person and have seen that that principle suits her. So probably Paul Okoye, the standard this girl has set for herself, it suits Paul Okoye. And see the way this guy is more active on social media, gallivanting, doing all this lovey, the one that he did not even do with the first wife. He's doing it, paying more attention, creating more time, doing all these lovey-dovey PDAs on social media. That's what the girl wants. And Paul Okoye on the other side is dancing to her tone. I don't know the standard Anita Okoye set in their early stage of relationship. We all know that both of them dated in their youth, during their youthful age, and finally got married. The thing is, however you want a man to treat you, that is how he's going to treat you. If you want a man to respect you, you start laying the foundation earlier on. Though shit happen along the line, we know change is the permanent thing in nature. You can never change that fact. But even if a man wants to disrespect you to some extent, what you're able to tolerate as a woman is what that woman will dish to you. And it doesn't also mean that Paul Okoye is not doing one or two to this his present girlfriend. Maybe they don't have their own fights, their own misunderstanding, quarrels. It happens in between two people in relationship, especially two people that are in love. We disagree to agree, but when you love someone, forget. We don't even know if this relationship will lead to marriage. Maybe both of them are just enjoying themselves. The girl is enjoying the fame, enjoying the money, while the guy is also enjoying the youthful. When you date younger ones, young girls or young guy, the advantage it does to your body when you do make more with them and the rest of it. Or so both of them now we win for both of them. In fact, is a relationship with benefits. That's all I can say. These are other reactions. This person said, "This to me is strong in every way. That's a home he shared with his wife and children. I get it, they divorced, but some woman, that house should be a place I will not even pose. But again, he is selfish. He never respected that woman." So that person said, "This is freaking crazy, man. He actually left the super gorgeous wife with brains and his beautiful kids for a pretty little dumb ass. Seriously, we men can be goddamn unpredictable sometimes. This one is coming from a man. Paul Okoye, and I know what he wants. Anyways, guys, with that being said, that brings me to the end of this video. And in case you're watching for the first time, this is Loudly Woman Uncut. Please do give this video a massive thumbs up. And before you go, please do subscribe, turn on notification bell to always get notified anytime I drop new video or videos. On this channel, we react, we analyze, we give trending gist, celebrity news, true crime, and true crime stories. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always watching, liking, commenting, and sharing. Bye bye for now, as I'm signing out for my next one. Peace out. I love you all. K Messiano.
To be educated, but I'm so frustrated.